Welcome everyone to Forza Motorsport 6, and today we're dealing with a 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat. So yeah, this is the latest Dodge Challenger, 7 years after the original concept was unveiled. And yeah, as you can see, this is a really remarkable looking car. Let's go into Forza Vista, show off some more of it. So yeah, you can see that this has progressed from its original concept. It's homed its design in, and now it looks better than it ever has. And it also has a stunning party piece in terms of this beautiful engine. So yeah, it has 707 horsepower. It's got 650 foot-pounds of torque from its 6.2 litre V8, and as you can see, it's also supercharged to give it that amount of power. So yeah, to put it in a perspective, that is 7 horsepower more than a Lamborghini Aventador, which is a lot of power to put in a muscle car, to be fair. And it's about 45 horsepower more than a Shelby GT500, the latest one. So yeah, as you can see, that's a lot of power, and it's in a muscle car as well. It's not bog standard though, as you can see, because it's got splitters, it's got vents, it's got a small spoiler on the back. So yeah, and then it's got much bigger tyres and brakes than a standard Challenger would have. So yeah, I personally think this is the best looking Challenger out of the lot. Not in terms of the breed in general, but certainly the best out of the 7 years that we've had since the concept came out. That's pretty good, but it sounds a whole lot better when you got it on the track. And yeah, it does have a couple of problems with it though, but I'll talk you through them when we get on the track. So yeah, let's get into test drive. We're going to go on Road Atlanta on the full circuit. And like the last review with the Corvette, we're going to be just driving it around for the first lap, and then on the second lap I'll talk you through it, the couple of issues I have with it and what it is like to drive. But first, let's hear this V8 roar. So yeah, sorry about going on that off, but that'll come to back to that once I come to my two main issues with this car. But yeah, as you can hear, this is a beautiful sounding V8. Sounds absolutely monstrous. Really does make the name Hellcat all the more, appropriate. But yeah, my two main issues. One, the weight. It weighs 4,160 pounds, which is a hefty car. I don't quite see why it has to weigh that much. I mean, yeah, it doesn't need all the extras on it to keep this car on the ground, being as powerful as it is, but I still can't see why it's that heavy. And the second one is if you are even slightly too late on the brakes, you're going off, as evidenced by that and by the chicane that I went off on the first lap. And that's purely down to the amount of weight. You're trying to stop a car going, what, like I was at the end of this straight, 163 mile an hour. You're trying to stop something that weighs as much at speed. It's just they're not capable of stopping the car as well as you'd hope a car with more than 700 horsepower would be. So you have to be very, very careful on the brakes. And with all that weight, it's not the most agile car. It's not bad at handling, don't get me wrong, it does hold its own through corners. And with that power you can always make up for that slight lack of agility with the power, but yeah, it's just not the most agile car. So yeah, besides the weight, the brakes, this is a great car. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I highly recommend you trying this out because it's easily one of my favourite cars to be on Forza 6, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.